Good, happy Saturday evening. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast. Let's get started. First up, arrest made in Danville homicide. An arrest has been made in connection with the murder of Joanne Boucher, 51 of Danville. Richard Moore, 37 of Danville, is charged with second-degree murder after investigators said Moore repeatedly stabbed Boucher. Moore is scheduled to appear in court on Monday. Boucher was found dead inside of her home on September 5th. Granite State to mark 15th anniversary of 9/11. Sunday will mark the 15th anniversary of the attacks of September 11, 2001. People from across the Granite State will come together to remember those who were killed that day. In Bosquen, 100 Nights of Remembrance at the New Hampshire State Veterans Cemetery at 6 p.m. In Henniker, September 11 Remembrance Ceremony, Sunday, New England College at 11:30 a.m. In Hudson, 9/11 Observance, Sunday, Benson Park at 6:30 p.m. In Jackson, American We Support You Freedom Walk, Sunday, Jackson Covered Bridge at 5 p.m. In Manchester, New Hampshire, 9/11 Stair Climb, Sunday, Brady Sullivan Plaza. Climbers should arrive by 7 a.m. Event begins at 9 a.m. 100 Nights of Remembrance, Saturday, Mount Cleveland Cemetery at 5:45 p.m. In Merrimack, Candlelight Vigil, Sunday, Abbey Griffin Park at 7 p.m. In Portsmouth Police Department, Sunday, Portsmouth Police Department at 8:46 a.m. Ringe, Remember September 11, Sunday, the Cathedral of Pines at 8:45 a.m. and then at 1 p.m. Tilton, 9/11 Observance, Sunday, New Hampshire Veterans Home at 11 a.m. Police report finding handguns, ammo, cash, and marijuana in truck of 2 arrested in Hampton. Police report finding 2 handguns, ammunition, and marijuana in a vehicle on I-95 after arresting the driver and passenger. A state trooper stopped an international box truck by Antoine Ormar Smith of Greenville, North Carolina at 10:19 a.m. on Friday. Alphago Santarone Daniels, 43 of Greenville, North Carolina, was Smith's passenger. The state trooper allegedly smelled a strong odor of marijuana coming from the truck's cab. Officers reported finding marijuana, a loaded 9mm handgun, a .45 caliber handgun, and 55 rounds of ammunition, and $1,500 in cash in the vehicle. The .45 caliber handgun was missing its serial number. Smith was charged with possession of a controlled drug and carrying without a license. Daniels was charged with possession of a controlled drug and possession of property without a serial number. Both were held on $5,000 cash bail at Rockingham County House of Corrections and are awaiting arrangements on September 12th. Clinton says she regrets being grossly generalistic about Trump supporters. Hillary Clinton said she was wrong to say that half of Donald Trump's supporters were depolarized and irredeemable, remarks she made at the LGBT for Hillary Gala, a fundraiser at which Barbara Streisand and Ruffin Wainwright performed. Reagan shooter John Hinckley Jr. released from hospital. Let's take a listen to this video from CNN.
I think they know that about it. I do.
It was March 30th, 1981, and John Hinckley wanted to assassinate President Ronald Reagan. Hinckley waited outside the Washington Hilton Hotel with a revolver as Reagan exited following a speech. He fired 6 times. A U.S. Secret Service agent and a police officer were injured. Presidential Press Secretary James Brady was shot in the head. President Reagan was hit by a bullet that ricocheted off a limousine, the bullet lodging in his chest, and he was rushed to the hospital. Hinckley was charged with attempted assassination and, to the amazement of much of the country, was found not guilty by reason of insanity. Why did he do it? Hinckley was obsessed with teenage actress Jodie Foster. He had written her letters, phoned her, stalked her on a campus in Connecticut. He believed that only by killing a president would he be able to impress Foster. Hinckley was then confined at St. Elizabeth's Hospital in Washington for nearly 35 years. Eventually, he was given supervised release privileges to see his parents in Virginia. Prosecutors at several points said he was not fit to be out. However, eventually, a federal judge declared that he was not a threat to himself or others. There were many ramifications to Hinckley's attempted assassination. One of them, the Brady Bill, named in honor of James Brady, the presidential press secretary, seriously wounded in the assassination attempt. Brady died in 2014. His death was declared a homicide, but John Hinckley would not be charged with that death because he had already been found not guilty by reason of insanity.
Okay, and that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Saturday night. Good night, everyone. Bye.